Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Daljit, and in today's video I will give you writing tips. We will learn the format of essay. We all know that we have to attempt two tasks. In general, we have a letter and an essay, and in academic we have a graph and an essay. The writing task 2 for the both of the modules are going to be the same, so we will be discussing how to attempt your writing task 2. What happens is, when we get the question, we should understand the format, like which question is there and how we need to answer it. Okay, this format is more or less the same for all of the essays. Bit difference will be there, that we will be discussing in the next videos. I will be giving you format of all types of essays. This is the basic format that we are going to use in all the essays. The basic format is this. What happens is, we will get an essay. That can be any essay. We have to write 250 words, that is the minimum word count, and that should be 280 to 90. 280 to 290 or maximum 300 words we should write. After that, what happens is, the basic thing is to write an introduction first. Then we have to write BP1, BP2 and BP3. We can have 3 BPs maximum, but the main thing is to have 2 BPs. That is important if you want to score good bands. BP1 and BP2, BP3 in some questions you can make, that is okay. And then we should have a conclusion. What and how to write the introduction, what should be there in the introduction. This is the main thing. Like, what happens is, in the introduction, when you read the essay, you come to know about it, like which essay is there and what you have to write in it. So what we will do, we have to spend 40 minutes on a task 2. This we all know that we have 40 minutes to attempt our writing task 2. So we will segregate the time, how we will be writing the introduction and how we will be writing BP1, BP2 and the conclusion. So what happens is, the introduction, it should be of 3 to 4 sentences only. It should not be so long, just 3 to 4 sentences. So I always suggest that we should spend only 6 minutes for this. For the introduction, we should spend 6 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes, that should be for the planning before we start writing the task. Okay, after writing this is S1, S2. This is sentence 1 and sentence 2. What we have to do is, we have to paraphrase the content of the question. Whatever is given in the question, you have to paraphrase it in the sentence 1 and sentence 2. If you're not able to do it in one sentence, you can do it in 2 sentences. Okay, then we have the S3. This is sentence 3. In this one, we have to give you our thesis statement. Thesis is our opinion, like into, do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? We have to give our opinion. And this is the place where we give our opinion. Okay, then we have the S4. The sentence 4 is for the outline sentence. That is the purpose of writing, giving a direction to the examiner that in which direction we are going to write, what our essay will include. Okay, so this is how we write an introduction. This is an impressive way of writing. This will save your time, and even you will come to know that how many sentences you have to write. You will not go out of the topic and you will not write more than 4 sentences. Okay, so this is all about the introduction. Just see how we have to write all these things. This is just the basic thing. The main things about every essay, those will be in the upcoming videos. So I would suggest that you should note it down or take a screenshot, so that it becomes easy for you to understand how you have to do it. Okay, after that, we have the body paragraph. Body paragraph 1, 2 and 3. They will be the same structure you will follow. What happens is, the body paragraph should have 6 sentences. That depends. If you're not able to complete it in 6 sentences, you can write 7. That is completely okay. Then our S1, the sentence 1 should be the main idea. The main idea is, while brainstorming, when you planned, what was your main idea? what was the main topic sentence that you wanted to discuss. You will write here in the main idea. Okay. After that, S2 and S3, that will be the explanation of main idea. That can be the question of why and how. Why and how. This is very effective way. When you write why and how in the answer of the explanation of main idea, you tell the viewer, you tell the examiner that how this main idea is going to work and why this is a good main idea, like why we should use it. After that, S4 and S5, the sentence 4 and sentence 5 are for the example. We have to quote an example that shows that you are justifying your point. It can be anything. After that, we have sentence 6. That is a wind up statement. When you wind up your statement, here this is very important that you wind up your whole paragraph before going on to the next paragraph. This is how you will be writing your body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3. The same structure you will follow for all the body paragraphs. This is how you write it. Maximum time that you should spend on this is 10 minutes. Because we have given 6 minutes for the introduction, we can spend 10 minutes on one paragraph, 10 minutes for second body paragraph, and 4 to 5 minutes for the conclusion. This is how we can do it in effective way. So now you can write it down or you can take a screenshot so it becomes easy for you to understand that how you have to write your body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and if there is a need to write the body paragraph 3, this is how you can write it. And if you feel with 6 sentences, if you're following this structure with 3 body paragraphs, if you think your essay is going so long, so you can cut it to 5 sentences. That depends if you're not having much time. Okay, this is how you write your BP1, BP2 and BP3, the simplest way to write. Okay. And now we have the conclusion. The conclusion should be the smallest one. We have to give only 3 sentences. Only 3 sentences are enough to conclude our essay. What we have to do is the S1, the sentence 1, we will use the connector in conclusion. We will restate our opinion by paraphrasing it. Paraphrasing simply means what we have written in the introduction, we will change the set of words if we can change. So we should do the paraphrasing. It looks impressive. Okay. After that we have the S2, the sentence 2. There we should write a crux line. The crux sentence should be there. That means we have to club the main ideas of BP1 and BP2. If there is BP3, then we have to club the main ideas of 3 BPs. 3 body paragraphs. The main idea should be clubbed into S2, the sentence 2. Sentence 3 is optional. If you have any recommendation that you can give, suppose if there is some kind of advantages and disadvantages essay, and if you want to give some kind of recommendation, that there is something that you want to recommend, that how it can be overcome and how the situation, whatever is given in the question, how you can overcome the situation. So you can give a recommendation. This is optional. You can write it, you can omit it, that is completely fine. This is how we write an essay. Okay, the simple way, the simplest way to write and simplest way to understand how we have to write an introduction, our BPs, the body paragraphs and the conclusion. So this is, you can write it down or you can take a screenshot so that it becomes easy for you to understand and you can keep it in your mind. Okay, so these are the tips that I want to tell you. Like when you start, when you get your question, your essay, what you have to do is you have to understand the question and the question type, that which question is this and how you have to attempt it. Then you will go to the brainstorming section. Here what we do is we brainstorm, we write down the best ideas, that what are the best ideas and what explanations can be there, and what examples can be written in your essay. So this is the brainstorming part. After that, you should include complex sentences in your writing. If you're aiming for 7 or 7+ bands, this is the best thing to do. And then we have to manage our time properly. If you're not able to manage our time, if you're not able to complete the essay, then we will not get good bands. After that, after completing your essay, what you have to do is you have to leave some time for proofreading, so that you can do some corrections, like if you have some kind of grammatical mistakes or if there are some kind of spelling errors, those can be omitted if you have some time for the proofreading. Okay, and in that part we can include some vocabulary as well. Like if you think some kind of words, like we can omit some simple words, like if you are writing good, you can write something else. The basic vocabulary that can be changed in the proofreading section. So this is how you complete your essay. Now, how our writing is checked, how we get bands in our writing. What happens is we have these 4 rubrics on which our writing is checked, and they are TA, that is task achievement. Then we have CC, that is coherence and cohesion. Third is LR, that is lexical resources. Fourth is GRA, grammatical range and accuracy. And they are 25, 25, 25, 25, that becomes 100%. So this is how our writing is checked. What we have to do is, I will explain those. You should understand how we can boost our bands, like how we can get 7 or 7+ bands. The first is task achievement. Task achievement is that how well you have understood the question and how well you're answering it. Like you have to understand the question, you have to understand the question type, and you have to stick to the question. Do not go haywire. Do not write out of the topic. So this is how you get good bands in task achievement. Like you have answered everything, you're writing properly, everything you have answered, whatever is given in the question. This is how you get good bands in task achievement. Okay, then we have coherence and cohesion, and this is how connected, how well connected your essay is. Like the sentence, the main ideas, the examples, they should be in sync. Like whatever you're writing, they should be in sync, they should be understandable when we are reading. So this is how you get bands in coherence and cohesion. The linking devices, they're used properly, how you have used them, and how connected your essays. This is CC. Then we have LR, that is lexical resources. We call it vocabulary as well. What happens is students, they have this misconception that we have to write a lot of vocabulary to get good bands. That is not the main thing. You know what you should do is just omit the basic vocabulary, the basic words like good, bad, these kind of things. Just omit them. Find synonyms for that words. And if you can learn some good vocabulary, that is an added benefit. You can do that. That is perfect. But try to omit the very basic words from your writing. That will be very beneficial. After that, we have GRE, that is grammatical range and accuracy. Range and accuracy. That means you have to show a range. That you know a variety of sentences, variety of tenses. You should add some complex sentences. Different kind of expressions should be there. Whatever you know, that is your range, grammatical range. Accuracy means that should be accurate also. It's not just writing all the things, but writing everything accurately. This is grammatical range and accuracy. This is how our writing is checked. And the band descriptors I will connect at the end. You can see, because these things are explained in that how you get 6 bands, how you get 7 bands, how you get 8 bands, and how you get 9 bands. So you need to understand that how you have to fulfill these criteria. Task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, and grammatical range and accuracy. You need to do well in these parts to get good bands in your writing. Okay, so I hope it is clear. You can check, you can write it down, and if you have any questions, any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. If you found it useful, kindly like, comment and share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any kind of doubts, you can let me know in the comment section.